So, one of the things that's true about me is that I'm all about efficiency. I'm all about, trying to get as much done in as little time as possible. And for the most part, I think it's a good thing. I don't like wasting time. I don't like looking back on my day and thinking that I wasted time. So the reason that what I'm talking about is helpful for me is sometimes I can take that to an extreme. What I mean by that is sometimes I can just get so frustrated that I have to rest at times. Like get frustrated that my body can't, operate at 100% all the time. Because I like to be on, I like to be moving, I like to be efficient, and there's just times where I've done so much during the day that like I just kind of break down a little bit. Like I can't keep pushing myself as hard as I want. And that frustrates me because there's things I wonder. Sometimes I've thought, what if I could be on 100% of the time, that I didn't have to sleep, I was always moving, always had energy, da 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 da. One of the things that people don't see is, especially on Sundays when I preach and teach, I'm very energetic, I'm very excited, but later that afternoon and Monday morning, I feel like I've just been hit by a bus, like just feel exhausted, like just, ugh. And I get frustrated by that at times. I get frustrated that my body's natural rhythms mean that I have to take a break. And that's something in my own heart. There's a lot of junk going on in there. So that's why I'm kind of confessing it to you. This is my couch this morning, and you're my therapist. But there's a verse that helped me and is helping me. I should put it in the present tense. Not that I've conquered this, but there's a verse that is helping me. Two, actually. It's found in Psalm 121. This is verses 3 and 4. I just want to read them to you. Verse 3 says this. He will not let your foot be moved, he being God. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel, listen, will neither slumber nor sleep. Did you see that? It says twice. God does not slumber. God is not restricted to the limitations that we're restricted to. That's incredible news. God doesn't have to take 8 hours of sleep every night. Like while I'm sleeping 8 hours and can't get anything done, God is still sovereign. He's reigning, He's ruling, He's accomplishing things. And so in this, I hope this is a bit of an encouragement, especially to those of you who are kind of like me, where you like to rip and run just all the time, just go, 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 go. That it is okay to take a moment to breathe, take a moment to rest, to take a day off, to get some sleep. To not perform at your peak 100% of the time, because God's performing at His peak 100% of the time. And listen, God can do more while you're napping than you could do on your own while you're at 100%. So with that being said, I just kind of hope that this morning this might be a little bit of encouragement, especially those who are weary and who are weak. You can remember that Jesus said He came to give the weary and weak rest. His yoke is easy, His burden is light. So some of us, myself included, this is just me, therapist, couch, we just need to breathe a little bit. Take a break. And remember that while we take a break and while we breathe, God's still in control. He's still got this. He's still reigning. He's still ruling. And He's still working on your behalf while you can't work on your own behalf. So I hope this was encouraging. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday.